Sometimes I wish I could.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
I know we're not perfect.
That looks amazing.
Well, it can't be as bad as Batman v Superman, can it?
Oh, shut up.
Was that necessary?
What's the big deal?
Now you're just walking away from a fight.
What fight?
This one.
I'm pretty sure Knives is taking it too far. You do realise you're imaginary, right? Imaginary. So, what do you need to say for yourself?
Look, I'm sorry. I've been a jerk. I'm sure we can work something out.
You know what? I think I know just the thing. Welcome back to the Motion Picks. After a whole year of reviewing films on YouTube, this channel has never committed to a negative review. I, being the manifestation of the opposition of the reviewer's internal conflict, have taken issue with this fact on more than one occasion. Sadly, these thoughts are mercilessly buried by my alter ego's, well, ego. So, after defeating myself in what I can only describe as the physical representation of an internal struggle, the fight scene you just witnessed, today I'll be taking over, using my unswayed judgment, willing to commit to a negative review. Unfortunately, the film I'm reviewing today is Captain America's Civil War, which I thoroughly enjoyed. But given that I now have the floor, I'll take this opportunity to compare the film to a very similar yet vastly inferior film. That's right, it's Civil War versus Batman v Superman. Yeah, it's a terrible title, but it must be done. Batman v Superman, the superhero movie downer with an identity crisis, did admittedly have a handful of redeemable qualities, the biggest drawcard being the fact that it was the first blockbuster to feature a potentially deadly battle between two iconic superheroes. Then along comes Marvel to steal their thunder. Seriously, what a bunch of jerks. And to make matters worse, they improve upon their predecessor in just about every way. That said, I didn't absolutely adore every aspect of Captain America 3. In other words, I wasn't impervious to the film's flaws. Firstly, there's the pacing. Although Civil War had a far better paced and focused narrative than Battle of the Prominent Jawlines, it didn't always flow perfectly. Fast action sequences often grind to a halt as they are replaced by character building moments. Maybe it had something to do with the fact that I was incredibly sleepy during that midnight screening, but these sequences did seem to drag. On the other hand, the fact that it wasn't too fast-paced allowed for the plot and the character motivations for the most part to be a lot more clear. However, although the film does make smart choices in showing us why the central confrontation is occurring, certain characters' reasons for committing to the fight are unclear. Ant-Man, and especially Tom Holland's Spider-Man, are given great opportunities for showcasing their awesomeness. Yet I don't really recall any compelling personal reasons as to why they'd decide to join such a dangerous conflict. Lastly, I should address the action. Once again going for a Bourne movie vibe, directors the Russo brothers have opted to go for a really visceral handheld approach to a lot of the action sequences. They employ that Saving Private Ryan effect that resembles undercranked footage played at normal speed. I believe it has something to do with the camera's shutter speed. In other words, the motion often looks a bit choppy. On top of this, the camera feels perhaps a bit too close to the action. This is all done in the name of intensity, and we are able to figure out easily what's going on. That said, there's a difference between being aware of what's going on and actually appreciating it. As an audience member, I want to soak in the impressiveness of each carefully planned stunt. Thankfully though, not all of the action is affected by this. Some of these sequences are in fact incredibly memorable and well made. I know it probably sounds like I was looking hard for nits to pick. Although I've spent most of the review talking about them, they were in fact really minor issues. Captain America Civil War is an achievement in blockbuster cinema, and it doesn't take blind fandom to completely embrace it. For the first time, Marvel decided to really take the risk of delving into serious and even dark territories. But unlike Justice League Begins, they were able to balance it out with their signature humour. Having been requested to employ my alter ego's new rating system, I deem Captain America Civil War sensational! Yay, another glowingly positive review, and now it's my fault. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the corner crying. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like and hit subscribe for the full Motion Pix experience. Till next time.